Hey everybody, welcome back. Let's look at some wedding drama. I have my sparkling rosé. Look at this cute cup. This one's from 32 minutes ago. Ooh. Engagement party drama. My fiance and I had an engagement party a few months ago. My friends, family, and fiance's family all flew down for it. My fiance's local friends also joined. We got along amazing, and I was so excited for our worlds to collide. Slowly, everyone starts to mingle, and it's just perfect. Towards the end of the night, two of my best friends come over and tell me that they just had the weirdest conversation with my fiance's friend, Ryan. Ryan is also a groomsman. Basically, he was super drunk and went on and on about how much my fiance sucks and he doesn't know why I'm with him. And how I'm too good for him. All this stuff. He has a crush on you. He also asks about my ex and asks their opinion on him. What? We then look over and see Ryan talking to the parents.
My goodness, I can't wait.
Immediately, we tell my fiance, who tells Ryan's wife, and she goes over to get him. She looked annoyed at us. Why? The night ends and everyone goes home. Why is she annoyed at you? I should mention that his friends have said this kind of stuff to me before, especially Ryan. And at first, when we started dating, I thought they were joking and I was just happy they liked me. As time went on and Ryan continued saying this stuff, and I started to get uncomfortable. He would say things like, you really want him to be the father of your kids? And when you break up with him, I can't wait for you to bring the new guy you're dating into the group and see his face. Wait, so Ryan's the groom's friend? But he hates him? Oh, that's so weird. On top of that, there were a couple of occasions that he kissed me on the forehead and told me not to tell anyone. Okay, Grandpa. I told my fiance this, and he agreed it was really weird and inappropriate. Ryan gets flirty with the girls in the group, and it's sort of a known thing just to keep our distance. Not okay. This is how it was when I entered the group. And his wife is okay with all this? That's odd. They're probably swingers. So back to the engagement party. Well, of course, the day after the engagement party, my anxiety is through the roof. I got out of a super toxic relationship years before, and so my friends are extremely protective over me now. And my fiance's friends / groommen talking shit about him to them is not a good look. Not to mention what a terrible friend to do that at his friend's engagement party. Okay, so yeah, it was his friend. My fiance confronts Ryan and he apologizes and says he loves us and didn't mean it. Ryan sounded like a sneak. A week or so later, a few of our friends, including Ryan's wife, come over. Her and I start talking, and I guess Ryan gave her a sugar-coated version of what happened. I tell her what actually happened and she apologized, but then goes on to say that Ryan was just being protective of my fiance and talking to my friends to get info about me because I'm nice, pretty, and smart, her words, so that there has to be a catch. What? She just continued to repeat that there just has to be something wrong with me. Why? She's basically trying to spin it and also confirms the whole them thinking I'm too good for him thing. I all of a sudden feel like I need to defend myself. Dumb, I know. And I get vulnerable and tell her about my ex cheating on me. I'm extremely uncomfortable. Everyone finally leaves and I tell my fiance everything. He's shocked and bummed about it all. We eventually decide to tell Ryan he is no longer a groomsman. Yeah, you gotta kind of kick him out. Our closest friends in the group tell us Ryan and his wife told them that they were confused and that Ryan's wife thought her and I cleared things up. Is she delusional? Yeah. They sound so weird. Oh my gosh. You know, like in those dystopian movies where like the people are acting super weird and it just gives you that weird vibe? That's what I'm getting from Ryan and his wife, because bitch, what? Since then, we've been traveling a ton, bought a new house, and have just been busy with the wedding and life in general. We saw Ryan once at the group thing, but didn't really talk. The dynamic was definitely changed with the whole group. Yeah, thanks to Ryan and his weird wife. We've pretty much stuck to hanging out with the closest friends in the group, and that's it. All of this came up between my fiance and I said something like, yeah, whatever, I don't really want to be friends with them anymore. And he goes, I know you don't, but I'm not sure I'm there yet. I am confused about why he is holding on to friends that talk so much shit about him. He had a very serious health scare a few years ago, and Ryan and his wife were super supportive through that. Went to appointments with him, etc. But I almost feel like that makes it even worse since they've seen him go through hell, and now that he's happy, they're trying to bring him down in a way. I am so blessed to have amazing friends, so I'm just not getting why he's settling for this. He's amazing and has so many other great friends. Anyway, now Ryan's wife is pregnant and they're doing a gender reveal party. We're invited and I just can't help but feel weird about it. They made all this drama for us and want us to come to celebrate with them. It sounds like my fiance wants to go, and honestly I'm not sure there's a point of bringing all this up since he seems to always brush it off. I guess my thinking is that we're starting this new phase of our lives together and I want to be extremely picky on who we let in our world. Sounds fair. Negativity is contagious and I want no part of it. I love my fiance, but consistently being around people that think so little of him cannot be good for us long term. Not sure if I'm venting, looking for advice, or maybe a little bit of both, but I'm just feeling anxious and thought I'd look to Reddit. Thanks for reading. You're welcome. But maybe just because they helped your fiance when he was in poor health, that's I think why he's kind of sticking around. Like your fiance doesn't think it's shitty how they're talking about him behind his back to you. Like, of course you're gonna tell him. And why is he okay with that? I would simply tell them to fuck off. They're not good friends. So weird. Maybe Ryan has a crush on you and it comes out when he's drunk that he doesn't hide it, and then his wife for some reason is okay with it. Is really fucking weird. There's no comments on that one yet because it was just posted. Okay. Treated like shit by bride. So I was a maid of honor to my sister by default. Honestly, as I have more money than her besties and am more reliable. I take it back. There's a decade age gap between us. I booked the bachelorette for a weekend getaway the weekend before the midweek wedding. I paid for myself and the bride, and the others attending paid for themselves. With the age gap and the rental in my name, there were disagreements. I went to bed early-ish the night before checkout since we had to be out by 11 a.m. and had to clean up before leaving. The bride decided to stay up until 5 a.m. See the possibilities here? Yeah. Some of her friends and I got up at a decent time and started cleaning and such as indicated in the rental agreement. I attempted to wake her a few times and then finally snapped and told her to get her ass out of bed and handle her shit. Later, I was told I didn't have to go. Mind you, I was a maid of honor and paid for her, and it was in my name. There was a week long of wedding shit, which I attended as I had to, and I love her. I took off almost a week off work, paid for her weekend. My partner and I paid to travel and stay out of town, and then a reception back in town. Somehow I was called an asshole because I was a bitch, and when I tried to tell her about how fucked up everything was, I was gaslighted, and we ended up not talking for quite a while. Side note, I am pretty sure my partner and I spent more in a total than the newlyweds at the end of it all. If no more, it was really close. I busted my ass for her and was not even thanked at all. Was I somehow the asshole here? No, I mean, at the end of the bachelorette party or the end of the bachelorette whatever, you know, everybody does have to get their shit together. I don't think you're the asshole. Like, just for telling her to get up and help clean? No. Honestly, you should have put a stop to it a long time ago. You cannot let people treat you like trash and then complain, family or not. You're a doormat who let her use you like an ATM. Yeah, because it does sound like you spent a lot of money. Next time, stand up for yourself. Life is too short to let people walk all over you. You were just trying to be nice, and she was just trying to take advantage of you, even though she's your sister, which is an asshole thing for her to do. Okay, next one. Am I the a-hole for saying no to my wife to be a bridesmaid. I don't know, sir, are you? I am, or was, going to be the best man at my brother's wedding next year. My wife was invited to be a bridesmaid, and she initially said yes. It turns out that the bride is now expecting my wife to get a whole new wardrobe for the bridal shower, bachelorette party, rehearsal, and reception dinner on top of her bridesmaid dress. The only color she's allowed to wear to all of these events is the same lavender color as a bridesmaid dress. She was even given a few swatches of that material to take shopping with her. The shoes and makeup have to match for photos. Even pajamas have to match. That's a bit much. The bachelorette party is a week getaway plus all of the other events. It's like an additional 10 days of clothes that my wife will never wear again. But she might. I don't know. She normally wears black or dark color clothes. You know, we all have that random moment where we want to dress bright. As someone who wears a lot of dark colors. I bring this up to my brother after he hands me the swatches of fabric. I told him this is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. He said that's why they give me almost a year to get all of the items together for the bachelorette and weddings. I'm thinking of my wife's reaction because she's already not great friends with the bride. I told my brother that my wife can attend the wedding as a guest and not a bridesmaid. My brother gets mad saying I'm upsetting his fiance's aesthetic.
You've heard this story before, right?
Yes, but the drama.
It's for the aesthetic. He's just asking for a few days of accommodation, and I said no. He tells me I'm no longer his best man for this, and I'm selfish for during his fiance's dream wedding over a few dresses. I don't know why Reddit would think I didn't discuss this with my wife. I told her afterwards, and she laughed, saying, hard pass. Maybe when you grow up, get into a functional, healthy relationship, you'll understand that you can predict your partner's mood and boundaries. Yeah, I get that part. Okay, so before I go into the comments, what do you guys think? Is this a person the a-hole? I don't think you're the a-hole. See, this is the thing that I was just talking about. I feel like certain brides-to-be just get way into their heads about how perfect everything has to be all the time for that wedding specifically. And when their future spouse doesn't humble them a little bit, it gets to this point where you expect everybody to just, be your servant basically. And I don't think that's right. Therefore, I don't think you're the asshole. Shit. Let's see what the comments have to say. My brother gets mad saying I'm setting his fiance's aesthetic and that she had planned. Yeah. Your brother's a tool. Not the a-hole. People are not an aesthetic. Yeah. People happen to be people. They are not a prop in someone's wedding. An aesthetic is a centerpiece, a napkin, a tablecloth, or flowers. Your brother is ridiculous to entertain this foolishness. That's what I'm saying. He's not telling her to hey, this is a bit much. You can't expect everybody to be 100% okay with every single thing that you want. It's just not realistic. All right, guys, subscribe.